Hey guys, it is Gordon here with One Maniac Reviews, and today we are talking about EA's Play event, which is their new E3 press conference, because they are no longer taking part of the actual E3 ceremonies. They, for the last 3 years, they've kind of been off doing their own thing, and so that was today. And I must say, out of all three of them, this year was the weirdest one. And I only say that due to the fact that it felt like nobody knew how long their segment was going to be. So a lot of the gameplay footage seemed to be looped over on itself. It all seemed to be about 30 seconds to 1 minute long, and then they just looped it again, like when EA was talking about Battlefront 2 and the upcoming content, because as they were saying, we are now into the season of Solo, because Solo, a Star Wars movie, just came out. They had a 30-second, they had three different scenes that were all about 30 seconds long. One of them was of Han, Chewie, and Lando that they kept looping over and over again. And then there was some gameplay footage that they kept looping over and over again. And so it got weird that way. Also, there was a new game coming out that is called Sea of Solitude, which deals with the emotion of loneliness. And when humans are lonely, they turn into monsters, and the whole gameplay feel is to go through and get the young lady that you're playing as to become human again so that she's no longer lonely. That is a very interesting game story. But the woman that they had presenting it was one of the developers from Berlin, and she didn't seem that comfortable talking to a large crowd, so you could see that she was trying to calm herself because she was starting to get a little bit of that anxiety while she was talking about the game. The other thing that they did that was very weird was they brought out two strategy game players and they had them play a game of an unknown strategy mobile game. And it wasn't until after all was said and done that they announced that this was Command and Conquer Rivals, their new mobile strategy game. So it kind of seemed like they were putting the cart before the horse in a lot of things, and then they were looping the same footage a lot. But the way that they did Anthem, the way that they talked about Anthem, was that we got a trailer that we could see, and it was a very nice trailer, and it was all done with the game engine, but it wasn't gameplay. And then they sat down and they talked with the people behind Anthem. They talked with the three BioWare people in control of Anthem, and they did like a little bit of a Q&A session. And during that little bit of a Q&A session, they kept looping through about the same 5 or 6 concept images over and over again. And then we did get to see what was a quote unquote gameplay trailer, but it kind of felt like it was more of a scripted trailer that, yes, this is how gameplay will be, but it's a little bit more polished than what it will be. And this gets me worried about Anthem a little bit, just due to the fact that this can be BioWare's last hurrah. We noticed that with Mass Effect Andromeda, when that failed, they shut down the BioWare Montreal office. And so if this fails for EA could end up shutting down BioWare in total. Actually, no, what I'm wrong about that, because of the fact that the BioWare Austin and BioWare Alberta are both very heavily working on Star Wars the Old Republic, that could still save BioWare. But it was just a very weird press conference this year. It was very nice to see that Unraveled 2 was announced and released today. And it is good to see EA kind of coming back to the Command and Conquer franchise. So I'm thinking that maybe if the mobile game goes very well, they might actually try and create another full RTS for the computer. So that was my thoughts on the EA press conference. Let me know what yours are down in the comments below. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Keep coming back for more. If you're liking my videos, please hit that like button. Alrighty guys, be awesome to one another. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cue that music.